Hello. I'm not using a headset today. Let's get fucking going. A little update. I spent some time gathering cash so I could buy spells. You don't have to do it, but I just wanted to do it. So I got my level 2 spells out. I made a mistake and got lightning buff, or like a lightning twice, which is essentially guard against lightning magic. I got it on both my white mage and my red mage, Lopunzi. I have lamp, which cures darkness, and mute, which silences enemies. And then there's ice magic, dark, which causes darkness, and slow, which I believe I forgot what slow does. Slow. Level 2. Slow. Slows the enemy. Slows the enemy's thinking and actions. I think it just makes them dumb. I think that's what it does. I also got equipment. Let's see. As you can see here, I got everyone equipped up to the best. And I got a hand axe on Ness and a short sword on me. Unfortunately, there's no... Actually, I should probably check. The original game came with not only a manual, which is essentially a guide, but also a chart with like all the weapons and like all the info that you need for the weapons. RPGs at the time came out with these manuals, but the reproduction I have doesn't come with. With every weapon and spell and who can use them. And all the armor and stuff. And it's definitely required if you're going to be playing the original NES version, because there's not enough space in these carts to give you that information in-game, so they just stuck it in the manual. Let's see here. I don't think... I can't buy any weapons here, I have to wait later. Pretty much, I think I have pretty much everyone down. So yeah, we got the ship last episode. This is the first time playing since the last session, so we got the ship. We need to go to... I know where I'm going, because I'm super smart like that and super cool. I know where I'm going in this game from 1987. Oh really? 27 damage. One annoying thing about Ness's axe is that it's not very accurate. But I called dibs on the short sword, so... Especially on the water. I feel like the water... I can't confirm this, but I feel like the water gives enemies a void, which is so freaking hard to hit them. And those are Kaizokus. They give you a shit ton of money. Like, so much money. They give you more money than doing the minigame, but they are kind of rare. You're most likely to get these guys, the Hagens. These guys give a decent amount. I think it's like 50 bucks each for each of them, so this should give me 250? Not sure though. Yeah, meanwhile the Kaizokus give you, what is it? Kaizokus, it's 240, they give you 120. For the second town, that's really good, but after we're going to the next town, and it's not as easy. I still need money for something specifically. But we'll get to that after we explore the next town. Okay, terminated. Actually, no. Yeah, so Z and Carl, they both have no defenses, and they will die. They'll be pretty close to death with any critical hit. Even like now, I'm like level 5, which is pretty high for this point in the game. We're about to head off to a place called Elfland. You can guess, but it's the town of the elves. Again, this game is very much inspired by D&D, and in this first game, like, elves are kind of a big, take up a chunk of the early game. They're kind of like the reason why you go for something that we'll get into later. These guys are a good way of making money out here. The ogres, just like the Kaizokus, they give quite a decent amount. I think it is 140 gold, but I'm not sure. I'm very conservative with my spells, mostly because that's how I play the late game, which is very unusual for me. Mostly because of the system. It's like, oh, I only have 4. Like, the max amount of spells in the slot you can have is 9. You have like 9 spells for each. And right now we have 1 level 3 spell slot. If you can kind of guess it, but the level 3 spells are sold in Elfland. I think the level 4 spells are also sold in Elfland as well. This is a very magical place because there's elves there. There's really no reason for me to be so conservative with my magic, because I'm right here. So this is... Oh, yeah. You talk to anybody, it's like, save our prince! The prince is, well, I guess I can show that off. Must wake soon, or the dark elf will dominate. First things first, though. We have these, copper bands. These bands are pretty much your mage's armor. There's no other armor they can wear. It's just the bands. Where's the magic shop? Oh, there they are. Astos wears a disguise and lurks in seclusion. Let's see. Long ago I wandered to the northwest, found an ancient castle that was so spooky I left immediately. So this game kind of have to talk to people, like a lot, to figure out, oh, this is where I'm supposed to go next, and it does a really good job at guiding the player where to go next. This is a tomb. Oh. Here lies Erdrick, 837 to 866. That's a Dragon Quest reference. I think... I forget what game Erdrick's from. Anyway, want to get Fire 2. That's 1,500 bucks. So that's what I'm getting. And for that, we must go to... we must gather more money and kill more people. Oh, I should probably heal at the end. I'll do that after I visit the castle. And up here, I believe, is the level 4 spells. Yeah. Prince must wake or soon. So it's like, oh man, the prince. I wonder if the prince is in this giant-ass fuck-off castle. So let's put the prince to sleep. Please save him. So yeah, there's this dark elf named Astos. Put the prince to sleep. Without warning, Estus attacked our castle. Our prince was laid under curse, and our treasury was ransacked. There's that little place out there. You can't unlock it yet. There's also a place like that in the first castle, the first city's castle, Cornelia. But I didn't go through. I didn't check it out because I knew like there was nothing to do there. For 5 years, the princess slept under Astos' spell. Only Herb can wake him. So only Herb can wake him. Interesting. Yeah, so if you go around, hold on, did you say anything special? It said witch who has is a witch who has herbs. I believe her name is Matoya. Oh. You remember from the second episode, we visited a Matoya. How interesting. We're gonna go down here. Let's see. I don't think I've mentioned it so far, but as you can see, I can't go through this door because it's locked by the mystic key. Treasure room is locked with the mystical key. But as you notice, the game, the pixels aren't really that perfect. I'm playing on actual hardware, and I'm trying to keep my NES. I'm trying to keep my consoles as stock as possible. One day I might get an NES top loader with like RGB output, but not anytime soon. I have bigger things to worry about, and honestly, I feel like the game should look like this. I think it's fine that the game looks like this. I think it looks better than pixel perfect if you're playing on original hardware. Mostly because I have the benefit of playing on a CRT. If you don't play on a CRT, it looks pretty bad. That's why the text is so fat. It shows up as like really wide on your if you're watching at home. For those watching on YouTube, the text shows up as like really wide. That's because on a CRT, the way the CRT reads it, it actually like kind of like fucks with it a little bit. So it's actually like more normal text on my television. You might also hear the television on in the background. Sorry about that. I don't want to die of heat stroke with my headset on, so I forgot to heal, didn't I? Oh shit. It's okay. I didn't use any spells. So. Terminated. 62 gold? Oh, come on. That's so bullshit. So we're going to check out that castle in the northeast. Oh, that's actually really good. I actually want this. Fire! Actually, ice. Let's cure Carl. That way he doesn't die in one hit. Ice. Terminated. These guys should drop at least 200 gold, I think. But yeah, if you're playing any more of the modern versions, the game is a lot more forgiving. Like the Pixel remasters, the game is so much more forgiving. You get way more money for one thing. You get more experience points to the point where it's kind of like a smooth experience. This first game, I argue that you can play through it really well without grinding, if you're smart, but it is not a smooth experience. It's like one of the problems with the game is that it's not a smooth experience, and that can like really fuck with people, and push them to grind. The difficulty spikes in this game I like in the first 3 games are pretty bad. Or the difficulty curve, I should say. It's not difficulty spike, difficulty curve, whatever. And shit, I forgot these guys poisoned. I thought it was the green snakes. Whoops! Poison is really nasty in this game. Like, you're fucked if you don't have a pure water. terminated. Alright. Luckily, I bought I have at least 3. Level 6! Yay! Was that a perfect level up? Strength, agility, intelligence, vitality. That was a perfect level up. Hell yeah. Strength, intelligence, luck. Okay. Strength, agility, intelligence, vitality. Oh yeah. So they get moved to the bottom of the party. So you have to press the select button. Put them at the top. And that actually matters, because the person at the front row, and the front row is like, they get 50% chance to get hit. That's bad. That's really bad. Fuck. They're not dead. Okay, hopefully they'll just attack Ness and Z. If not, I'm fucked. These guys are annoying to kill, if I remember correctly. Yeah, keep attacking us. Terminated, okay. Terminated. Die. Oh, fuck me! I think one of us is gonna die by the time I reach back to town. And all 4 of us are poisoned. Sweet. I've done 2 damage earlier, what the fuck? So that's what I call a fuck up. I'm gonna be running from people now. Kicker! Astos double-crossed us. Go south to the Cave of Marsh to retrieve the crown, then bring it directly back to me. Okay. And this is another... That over there is another key place. So there's no point in me visiting it right now. So I wonder what the king's doing in that, like, creepy alone place called Castle. Run. Fuck. I think this might be game over. Be right back. Well, we're back, but in a different place. Oh. Oh, shit. So, now that I've shown off the castle, I want to show off one more thing. As you can see, we're in this middle chunk of water. And there's kind of like that little passageway, south left of us, southwest of us, that looks like we can squeeze through. We can't. It's a canal, but it's blocked off by rocks. So we're gonna go on land and see what's up. Nope. I learned my lesson. Nope. Nope. Not worth it. Not worth it. Not having a thief makes that really scary. Yeah, you can see here. Yeah. There's no passing through. And you can see, you can see a little loading bug. You can see where it was supposed to be. Actually glad this ogre is here. More money for me. So it's around level 5, or I think it is level 5, where you get your first level 3 spell slot, which is important because it has to do with the difficulty curve I was talking about. Say it over and over again. Play this game without grinding and get by just fine. But there's an asterisk to that, realistically. You can do this game without grinding as long as you know where to go and what to do. Because every difficulty jump, every time the difficulty, like, jumps, the developers actually, like, put in a tool for you to use to get stronger. I don't think this level up is going to be as good. You know, it's already not as good. And we're approaching one of the difficulty spikes right now, after we're done exploring. Oh! Dwarves can see in the dark. See a ton of dwarves. Hooray! Pretty sure that's supposed to be Lally-Ho, but I'm looking for a floater. I'll bet with it I could float anything. That sound? Nerk is digging it now. The bracelet can protect you, like armor. Yeah, that's your hint to buy the copper bracelet from Elfland. Did you meet Smith, our blacksmith? With the crystal, even the blind can see. Astel stole it from Matoya. Oh yeah, treasure chest in here. Glad I came here. Crystal, even the blind can see. Stole it from Matoya. $100. Yeah, $1,000. Yeah, $1,000. I do think we will need those copper bracelets, though, for defense. Light warriors, I will make a truly legendary sword. However, my supply of adamant is exhausted. I see. We need to keep our eye out for adamant. That sound? Eric is digging a canal. Oh, well, let's go see him. This is another room where you need the key. Rocks block construction of my canal. If only I had TNT. You can see here. So yeah, this is the dwarf cave. We'll be coming back here a little bit later once we have TNT. And that way, we can get out of this kind of the prison of water we're in currently. Which is nice. That's our next goal. And now there's like... Then there's also the Elf Prince, who has a treasury that's opened with a key. Maybe that key can open other... And if you explore the Castle of Cornelia, you'll talk to a guy who says like, oh yeah, the key to this door is in Elfland. So it's like, oh, okay. So the key is in Elfland. So in order to get TNT, in order to get, the key, you're probably gonna have to wake up the prince. And in order to wake up the prince, you need an herb. And the herb is owned by Matoya, but she's completely blind right now. She can't really do anything. So she needs her crystal back. In order to get the crystal back, we need to defeat Athos. And apparently, Athos tricked this weird king that's just sitting alone in his castle, and stole his crown and took it deep into a cave. So that is where we're going. That is our current goal. We're gonna go to that cave. That was what all that exploring was about. Now, the episode's not over yet. We're not gonna go to the cave just quite yet. We're actually gonna go ahead and buy that Fire 2 spell for Carl, and then we're gonna go back to Bravoka. For very, if you play this game, you know what I'm talking about. See, of course it's 6 Sahags. So I first played this game on an emulator back in 2017, with the intention of like marathoning through the whole series, and I became so enamored with it, because at the time I was like, you know what, maybe I should try doing this digital only stuff, because this like physical only is expensive. And then I tried it for like, I don't know, like 3 months or so, and I hated it. I hate playing on emulators. I hate playing on like software-based stuff. Like I wanna feel a controller in my hand. So I had to rebuild my collection that I had built so far, which wasn't too bad at the time, but it was an NES, an SNES, and an N64. I didn't get that N64 back until like years later. Jeez. Nobody can hit the broadside of the barn. Fuck. That's the thing with sea combat. And when I got this game back, no! I played it on emulator first because I was too impatient. I wanted to play it right away. And then I eventually got a cartridge and played it on cartridge. And then, I think that was around 2018, and then I sold that cartridge, and then bought it back. So my timeline in my head is completely off. Oh! Fuck. I hit my head on the mic. Shit, I keep on kicking the mic stand, I'm sorry. And then I would just continue to play it. Because like, oh, I need Final Fantasy 2, but I can only get like reproduction carts of it. And like, so I just kept on playing this game until, and then like I tried Final Fantasy 2, and like I came in with negative expectations, and I just completely dropped the game and just went back to playing Final Fantasy 1. I think I've beaten this game at least 11 times. Including the Pixel remaster that came out on PC a couple years ago. I don't know when that was. It was like 2021 or 2022. I can't remember. It was after COVID, I think. So yeah, I pretty much played every single party combination under the sun, except for what I like to call the Yoshitaka Amano party, which is warrior, monk, thief, and white mage, because that's what's portrayed in his concept art for this game. The reason I don't is because I'm not really, I always like magic, you know, like I always love like casting spells, and like if I'm gonna be in a game, I'm gonna be some type of wizard, you know, wizard or mage. So I always did like a lot of, like this is probably my most played party, just because it's just pure magic, and you get to have access to everything. Because there's some items that only certain classes can use in this game, and so like red mage can use pretty much anything the thief/ninja can use. So actually, I think it can use slightly more or slightly less in certain areas. It's weird. He's weird. Nope. 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 when I was right there. Alright, let us heal and cast a spell. Here too. I think Lock 2 doesn't really do anything, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. We're gonna save, heal up all our magic points, and then head back to Pravoka. Boring. They give me like $10. But yeah, this is gonna be like a first because I've actually been. I think I'm gonna grind this playthrough. I'm gonna do it off screen because that might not be very fun to watch. And I'm not really good at doing commentary, so it's mostly gonna be off screen. I did it with the money, which is something I don't normally do. I also did it with, technically here, I think the game, like, expects you to explore the whole map, and that's why it can get so tough sometimes. Like here, the world opens up to you, and I think the game expects you to explore and, like, fight everything in every corner of the areas you can explore. And people who are following a guide go like, oh, I have to go and do this. Whenever there's an RPG I play, I don't grind. Like, not at all. Like, I just go by ear. And, like, 9 times out of 10, that works out wonderful. It's just that 1%, it's just like, ugh. Groger! Never seen a Groger. Let's do ice. I think this will give us, like, a ton of fucking cash money. Now, mostly, I'm gonna be looking for cash so I can do the, so I can get everyone their level 3 spells. Let's do ice, yeah. Let's do ice. And to do that, we're going up north to a very specific area. Ugh, scary. We're going north to what is called the Peninsula of Power. It was given that name by, I believe, a strategy guide. Because it's not in the manual. It's up for debate whether or not it was intentional or not put in, but essentially, if you go to the specific spot in the map, which we're going to right now, and you'll see, there's like 2 spaces that overlap with another area in the game that's you're supposed to get to way later in the game. And there's a set of enemies that can get you tons of experience in gold, and it's super helpful. And that is why I was saving my cabin. I could heal here. It is risky. It is pretty risky to go for it. So it's these 2 spaces. They pair up with that peninsula up there, and as you can see, I am not ready to take these guys on. What we're looking for is specifically what are called frost wolves. We're gonna until we can get a lucky hit. Giants are also risky, and I'm not going to fight 3 of them. Got lucky there. As you can see, the cabin saves your progress, which is nice. And, it's tent, cabins, and houses. Houses are the best, cabins are in the middle, and, tents are, pretty much potions. And the houses actually restore your magic points, which is really helpful, but I don't think any place sells a house, even if they did. It would be too expensive for me at this point. Yeah, so if one person dies, it's fucking over. It is so over. Let's see, how much? We need 1,038 for a level up. Now the goal here is to get around level 7 or 8, so it's just 1 level. That would be your usual goal. I think I'm gonna be doing more than that. Mostly because I want to make the trek through the cave as simple as possible. This is because the upcoming is our first real dungeon. I can take on 2. I'm taking on 2. Let's go. Let's fuck them up. They are scary. I actually don't know how much damage I'll be able to deal to them. I'm thinking about it. Cure myself. Magic. Fog. Magic. Lightning. What damage? Forgot how much health these guys have. Yeah, no. They just hated me. Specifically me. You fucking idiot. Here we are, Frost Wolves. Now... gonna go ahead and do that. Gonna fog up them. Fire 2! Terminated. 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 So yeah, as you may have guessed, Frost Wolves don't like fire. And one Fire 2 spell can just knock them all out. Just knock them silly. And it may give you 703 experience points and 14,000 gil. That is so much. And you can do this as long as you want. You can do this up until you can just get enough for the armor and like a couple spells, or you can do what I'm going to be doing off screen and just keep on doing this over and over and over again until you get everything you ever wanted at this point in the game. Which for me would be all the armor and all the spells, which normally I would just get as I like run around, but not today. So I'm gonna head back to Pravoka, and I will see you back in Elfland. Bye bye.